Hi, welcome to my presentation. My name is Glenda Rogers and I will be presenting a proposal on a request for an IT Technical Review Board, referred to as the ITTRB. I will be handing out my proposal to each of you. This way you can follow me as I review, and if some of you do have to leave prior to my ending of the presentation, I am okay with that. You're welcome to do so. Again, I am presenting a proposal for an IT Technical Review Board. This review board will be a cross-functional team that will review software and hardware requests. They will provide tech in efforts to help us streamline our processes. This review board will impact our infrastructure and desktop teams, in addition to our internal customers, which are our end users. Again, our primary stakeholders are our infrastructure teams. They are our network, our Windows, our Unix teams. It also includes our level 2 application support team, which is where our desktop team is encompassed. Most importantly, this will influence our end users, which are our internal customers. Our current situation. Our projects currently are defined by our stage gate process. The stage gate process is created by the Architecture Review Board. There are certain requirements that make this a project. If it's determined to be a project, it is then passed to the project management organization. If at that time it's determined not to be a project, then it doesn't go through the stage gate process. Are maintenance and upgrade items that do not require 15 man-hours or less than or more than $50,000. Sometimes when the requests are put through, they're not determined to be so until after they have been sent to Remedy Force and the tickets have been issued to our infrastructure teams. At that time, it is too late to send it through a project process. Without a formal process in place, this will create communication barriers. Specs are missed, it can increase our cost, and it definitely delays our customers' request. Without a review board, software requests are last minute, which can slow down upgrades. An example of that is a recent request that was put into Remedy Force, sent to our Unix team. It was in regards to a Red Hat license. The request was submitted through our Remedy Force system. The server was then to be sent out. Upon the time that we were getting ready to send it out, it was realized by our infrastructure team that we needed to purchase a piece of software. The software cost is $700. Additionally, after our infrastructure team talks amongst each other, it was determined that in order to be compliant, we would need to probably purchase 700 more, because that's approximately the number of servers that we have. After the infrastructure team sat down and discussed it, they decided to go with the hosting option that would actually only cost us $3,000 and would cover all of our servers. That is an extreme difference in the price, from over $40,000 to $3,000. Without a review board, we would also be able to not worry about duplicating our efforts. An example of this was during the rollout of List Manager Cloud. Our current browser standard is Internet Explorer. Unfortunately, List Manager Cloud only runs on Google Chrome. When the program was initially ran, it was realized that it did not run on Internet Explorer, so we had to enlist our desktop team at the last minute to get everybody working quickly, which then took them away from doing their daily jobs. Another reason why a review board is necessary is it will prevent us from duplicating our products. An example of this was a product request for Stash. Stash is a software repository. We already have 3 software repositories within Catalina. When this request went to the CIO, he then was questioning, why would we need another software repository? This cost for Stash was $10,000. Without a review board in place, it increased our cost, of which I've already presented several different examples. An example of this that it was exceptional in cost increase was for a product called LogLogic. A team outside of IT purchased $100,000 worth of equipment. Once the equipment was brought in-house, we realized it does not support our current architecture. Therefore, we have to now reach out and purchase more equipment in order to make this equipment run. And did I mention that this equipment was purchased last year in December? We have yet to implement it because we have to purchase new equipment. Lastly, another reason why a review board is necessary is it would help in compliance issues. Again, I would like to mention the Red Hat licenses. When the infra ticket was presented, the team who did the request did not know that they were going to need software when they were building the server. When our infrastructure team began to build the server, it was then addressed that we needed licenses. If this server was sent out without software attached to it, we would then run into risk of being out of compliance. This would then cost us lots of money and create other issues surrounding. I'd like to point out again, a cross-functional team that we're going to build will assist our key stakeholders in prioritizing their work. This includes all of our infrastructure teams and our desktop team. It will also provide better customer service to our end users. We will not have situations where it will take 2 to 3 weeks to get something out the door, as it did with our Red Hat licensing issue. Because of compliance issues and cost issues and needing to get quotes from our vendors, it took an additional 2 to 3 weeks to get it out the door. Again, a cross-functional team will prevent duplication of our efforts in our environments. It will also promote discussion around technical issues. I have interviewed all of these people on the reasons why we need a review board. And if you will look through the proposal, it will give you all the information that you're requesting. If you have additional questions, please feel free to reach out with me. My telephone number and my email are attached. Thank you for your time. I appreciate your time and efforts. Thank you.